An antagonist is usually a character who opposes the protagonist or main character of a story. An antagonist is the principal opponent of the main character. Can also be seen as trouble for the protagonist. It represents the opposite of the protagonist. This trouble can be a group of characters, an institution, or a force against which the protagonist must contend. The relationship between the antagonist and the protagonist is key in storytelling. It is more than just, you can't have one without the other. The two operate in a symbiotic relationship. Most of the typical antagonists are villainous in nature, but it's important to note that all antagonist characters are not villainous. The word antagonist is derived from anti, meaning against, and agonizetai, to contend for a prize. It is a Greek word for opponent, competitor, villain, enemy, and rival. Types of antagonist. When most people think of antagonist, they think of a bad guy. But there are actually many different types of antagonists, of which the standard villain is just one. 1. The villain antagonist. This is the most common type of antagonist. This type has evil or selfish intentions and wants to stop or hinder the protagonist. Hero antagonist. This is a character whose intentions are noble and mainly to stop or obstruct the affairs of the protagonist. Group antagonist. This type may be a group of people in a story, a country, or tribe rather than one person. Non-human antagonist. This type includes non-human elements like killer shark, natural disasters like earthquakes, tidal waves, or societal customs that thwart a protagonist's course. Internal antagonist. This represents itself in literature as an internal flaw or issue of the protagonist that primarily stands in his or her way. Functions of an antagonist in literature. While a protagonist tends to supply a storyline with a person that the audience can identify with, as they strive to achieve some goals, the antagonist is who or what creates the tension or conflict that makes goals harder to achieve. An antagonist gives a story a sense of drama or action. An antagonist introduces conflict to a plot. The conflict brings a plot climax and generally serves as a premise for much of the story's action, which makes a narrative engaging. Conflict brought about by an antagonist also helps to test the morals and beliefs of characters, thereby helping the readers or audience fully understand the protagonist and what they stand for.